YouTube to Twitch to X, although X doesn't work very well. As you can see, I have a little change. I am here in Claremont, California, where I live. I'm no longer in Ontario. I have these headphones going instead of my little low profile ones. And I just got my office set up. Man, it's been a major move, but I'm so happy to be back in Claremont, California. I have been driving to Ontario every day. It's a great city, very populated, very big, but the Claremont atmosphere is so nice. The village, the restaurants, the people, it's great. I love it. So if you're out there and anywhere in Claremont, Laverne, Pomona, and you need a lawyer, you can give me a call, and I'm right here to potentially meet with you, talk on the phone, give you a free legal consultation if you've been in any type of situation where you've been injured, you think it's someone's fault, you've been injured at work. There's also probate lawyers with me. We do wills, we do trusts, we do estates, we do probate litigation, employment law, because I do workers' comp. I know all about wrongful termination. So if you're out there and you need help, that's what I do here in California. I'm going to sign off. This was just to introduce my new office. Obviously, you see here, it's not completely set up, but it is getting there. And I am very, very excited at this new chapter in my career here in Claremont. This is my old office from many years ago. I was here back in 2014, 15, 16, and 17. Then I was in Ontario for 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And now I'm back here in Claremont, California. And I'm super excited. Obviously, I'm local, close to my home, and that's really cool. Okay. I also have a little bit different of a setup going on. Just kind of taking a look and seeing how it looks, seeing how the stream is. Now, X, it doesn't stream well to X. What I've noticed about streaming to X.com is that it's laggy through Restream.io. I mean, you just don't get the same bandwidth through that website as you do with Twitch, with YouTube, with Facebook, with the other platforms. The other platforms, they seem to have very, very good connections through Restream. But the X.com platform, despite the fact that Elon Musk is supposed to be the most genius person in the entire world, certainly the richest, one of the richest people in the entire world. Who is the richest person? Let's test this out. Who is the richest man in America? That would be Elon Musk. One thing that hasn't changed, who's on top, Elon Musk remains the richest person in America for the second year running. The richest man in the world, and his site that he owns, X.com, formerly known as Twitter, is unable to stream seamlessly through Restream. Maybe if I streamed directly onto the platform, maybe that would change something. I don't know. But as you can see, I kind of have my setup here. Elon Musk, man, who's the richest person in the world? Jeff Bezos is the richest person on Earth, surpassing Elon Musk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting weird results. So this was published on March 5th. So I guess Jeff Bezos is more rich than Elon Musk, although it's hard to say, where the stock will go, how much is Tesla worth, how much is X worth, how much are their other assets worth, what does Jeff Bezos invest in next year? I mean, where you're dealing with these large, vast swaths of money, it's hard to tell who's actually richer. It can change. But that's a strange, I don't want to see your ad, CNN. So there we go. Google says Jeff Bezos has reclaimed the richest man on Earth, surpassing Elon Musk. As of March 5th, 2024, he's worth just a couple billion more. But if I just put America, it gives me Elon Musk. But I guess that's Forbes, and Forbes is out of date. That just was 2023. So let's just go ahead and take a look here. Yeah. There he is. What a good-looking guy. Jeff Bezos is number 2. He's only worth $161 billion. What happened? Amazon must have shot up like crazy. And I guess Elon Musk's stock kind of tanked. What'd you do? Bill Gates is only worth $111 billion. What a loser. Let's go through and let's find somebody who's not worthy of having all of their money. Because I could say maybe that Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are two innovators and brilliant business people / thinkers who maybe should be in charge of that much cash. Maybe even Warren Buffett, maybe even Bill Gates. Mark Zuckerberg, all you did was Facebook. I mean, you're worth $106 billion. Are you really, really worthy of that $106 billion, Mark Zuck? I mean, Jeff Bezos started Amazon, and now he's doing SpaceX stuff with his Blue Origin company. And Warren Buffett is just a long-term brilliant investor. And Elon Musk has Tesla and SpaceX, and look at those rockets and all that stuff. But Zuckerberg, are you really worthy of $106 billion for Facebook? Well, I'm not streaming to Facebook right now, so I'll talk trash. Who else is on this list? Let's go down the list and see somebody who's just like, who the hell is this person? Like, who are these people? John Mars from Wyoming, candy and pet food. The Mars candy, Mars candy. Here he is. Look at this fool. Some Mars candy. He has a photo. He's so ugly. He doesn't even have a photo looking directly at the camera. This guy's so ugly. I mean, come on, dude. Really? Dude, look at the damn screen, bro. Oh, yeah. Look how ugly he is. Look at him. Look at you. Oh. We're not able to load. Some weird website here. I'm not even down with that website. You know, that website published here's entrepreneur.com. Business, BISNIS. There he is. Oh, dude. What about when you were young? Is that John Mars or is that John Mars? Those don't look like the same guy. Oh, there he is when he was young. John Mars Candy Company. And let's look up my doc. Let's go to my chat doc. See if I can pull it up. This is pretty cool. And there's somebody watching. Thank you for watching. Alexander Napolin, attorney at large. My website is napolinlaw.com and Claremont, California, auto accident attorney. That's my business. Or, work injuries or employment law, wills and trusts, litigation, wrongful termination, slip and fall. A lot of people think that slip and fall situations in grocery stores and in other business establishments entitles them immediately to damages from the owner of the controller of the person or entity that controls the store. I slipped and fell in Big Lots, or I slipped and fell in Walmart, or I slipped and fell in Ralph's or another grocery store. And they think, oh, right away, well, they're liable to pay for my pain and suffering, for my injuries, for my medical bills, for my lost earnings, for everything that I need. No, there's not absolute liability for store owners and operators under premises liability law in California or in any state, as far as I'm aware, in the United States of America. It's not absolute. The store must exercise reasonable care, as a reasonably prudent store owner would, to keep the premises free of hazards from patrons who, when they're open to members of the public. Okay, so if somebody strolls in to buy food at the store and they slip and they fall on something that another customer had just dropped a minute before, there's no possible way the store owner could have put any policy in place that would have avoided that injury. And they're exonerated from liability, and their insurance company and their lawyers will defense the case. They'll find no liability because it's not absolute strict liability when you fall in a store and you're injured. And a lot of people don't understand this fact. They think that if they fall in a store and they're injured, that the store owner is absolutely liable no matter what. That would be strict liability, and that doesn't exist in California. It doesn't exist in any state as far as I'm aware. If a dog bites you in California, that's strict liability. The owner of the dog has to pay for your medical bills, your pain and suffering. If you lose time from work or you have some permanent injury, they're going to owe you money. They might not have any insurance. It might be a stray dog. I've had those situations. But if they own a home and they have homeowners insurance, it's likely that the homeowner's insurance is going to cover the fact that their dog got off the leash or out of the yard or whatever happened, and they're going to have to pay you. But if you go into a store and you slip and you fall, there's not premises liability doesn't extend absolutely to pay you. Premises liability says that the owner of the land or the store, whoever's managing it, whoever's in charge there, has to exercise reasonable care. A reasonably prudent store owner or operator would put into place protocols to keep their floors clear of hazards, depending on what kind of product that they're shelving. If it's a grocery store, I'd say that a sweep through the entire store every 20, 30 minutes is completely appropriate. But every 5 minutes, it's just not possible. So you have to look and see how long the hazard's been there. There's a famous law school example that's used. It's the banana. A banana peel or a banana falls on the floor and it gets crushed and it starts to get black and brown and discolored. And that means it's been on the ground for like a while, maybe an hour, right? You take a photo of the incident and the person falls, bam, liability. But if someone just dropped that banana and then you come walking by, not only might you have some liability if you slip and fall on that banana, because you yourself have a duty to maneuver through the world with reasonable care. You can't just be looking at your phone in sandals or barefoot or in golf shoes walking through a store. When I worked at Stater Brothers, when I was 16, 17 years old, a lady came into the store and she slipped and she fell, and she was wearing golf shoes with metal spikes on the bottom. Or someone's wearing sandals with no grip and they're looking down at their phone and they slip and fall on an open and obvious hazard. That's on them. So there's comparative fault. But there's also whether or not the store owner breached their duty. And the store owner will try to argue that they do sweep the stores periodically and that the hazard hadn't been there for very long. And I see this all the time, guys, where I go and I send letters on behalf of my client to a store to protect and preserve evidence, give me the videos. They won't give them to me. I file a lawsuit. I ask for the videos and the production. They provide the videos. And here I am a year later after my client's been injured and come to me and gone to the doctors, and we filed lawsuits and we got him served and we got into discovery. And then the defendant the store owner finally provides the surveillance evidence, and somebody came by 3 or 4 minutes before and dropped some crap on the ground, some little sand or something. Store owner says, hey, I'm not liable for that. There's nothing I could have done as a reasonably prudent store owner to avoid that person hitting that hazard. And that's a good argument. So a lot of times what happens with slip and fall cases, if it's just like a spill or something in a store, there's no liability. But sometimes there is. Sometimes something's been on the ground for a long time. I had another case where the store employee was the one who dropped and created the hazard. That is just, boom, liability. Because if it's like product that only the store employees use, like it's a cleaning product that's only behind the registers, and somehow that bottle ends up on the ground spilling onto the floor and somebody slips and injures themselves, well, how's the store owner going to argue that they're not liable? Their own person was the one who dropped it. Their own employee dropped it. And through the doctrine of respondeat superior, as the employer of the employee, they're liable. So their insurance is going to come in and have to pay that claim. And I've had that happen before. I've had people have surgeries after slipping and falling on product that was only accessible by the employees behind the registers as a cleaning product that was in a special bottle. It wasn't something that you could just get off of the store, the shelves and just use. So if you're out there, you've had a slip and fall, you're wondering about liability, you need to call a lawyer, you need to call me, Alexander Napolin, if you're in California, and I'll help you out with that. But anyway, I'm signing off for now. This was mostly about me moving to Claremont, me checking my new setup here. As you can see, I don't have all my diplomas up. Everything's just kind of haphazardly thrown in here. And I'm going to be streaming every day because I want to gain a following of people. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about stuff. And I'm going to hopefully get subscribers. Anyway, signing off for now. I'll be on tomorrow. Actually, I might not be on tomorrow because it's Saturday and I won't be in the office, but I'll be on Monday streaming. On Monday I have discovery responses and I have to propound discovery by Monday. So I have a whole bunch of work because as a lawyer, you can't just sit here and just stream all day and be like, oh, I'm going to look on Wikipedia and I'm going to be like Destiny and I'm just going to go on Wikipedia and I'm going to, this is one thing that Norman Finkelstein was, Finkelstein, who cares? The guy's a freaking moron. He's ripping on Destiny for using Wikipedia to study the Israeli-Palestine issue. He was born in New York City to Jewish Holocaust survivor parents. Well, Norman, so were my parents. That's interesting. Okay. Gary, his middle name's Gary. Loser. Here he is. See if I can. It's not coming through. What? Oh, hold on. I had the wrong speakers.
After World War II, their survivors.
Here he is. You forget this guy. The big lie. Oh, yeah, here he is.
Welcome back to Piers Morgan Uncensored. My next guest is one of the most influential and to many controversial political scientists in the world. Most recently, he stirred controversy with his ferocious criticism of Israel's attacks on Gaza. Many of you have called for him to appear on this show with thousands of comments like this one. I wonder if Piers Morgan will be brave enough to have Norman Finkelstein on his show.
Finkelstein.
Well, I'm pleased to say
there he
the
is.
answer is yes, because we believe in being uncensored here and hearing from all voices. And so I'm joined now by...
The guy talks so slow, it's like you got to turn him up to 2 to 3 times speed. He admits that in his debate with Destiny, who he calls Stephen Bonelli. I mean, come on, Finkelstein. Are you that stupid? His name's Bonnell. Anyway, I would like to have more discussions like this. I'm going to be on every day. I'm going to get on to a Destiny show in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to gain some followers. So I'm signing off for now. I will be back on live streaming on Monday. March 25th. I have a huge, massive mandatory settlement conference on the 27th. And let's just look that up actually. Is it the 27th? I was like, maybe it's the 28th. I'm pretty sure it's the 27th. I'll tell you, this is the conference that I have to. What's this? JCCP coordinated case. Oh, you're going to make me. I'm not on a VPN or anything. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, cars. Cars. That's a bus. Is that a bus or a car? Is that a car? Is that considered a car? Do you mean car like specifically a car? Like what's a car? An SUV? Is an SUV a car? Come on. I can't solve the CAPTCHA? Oh, maybe it's so smart that it knows I'm live streaming it. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, it's on the 27th. So they're allowing that to be downloaded. So I can download that, huh? Damn, dude. Wow, they are allowing it. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. Signing off for now, guys. Signing off for now. We'll check this stream, and guaranteed on X, it's going to be messed up.